I came from the mud, there's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree, there's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon.
Morning. So right now I'm standing on Bluff Link track in the Victorian High Country. I'm making my way around to Bluff Hut, where I'm going to meet up with my good mate Racin, and we're looking at doing the hike up to the bluff today. It's absolutely perfect conditions.
Try to catch me howling at the moon.
Alright, here I am, another weekend, another spectacular high country hut. So I've ticked quite a few off this year, even though I've been to this one countless times before, but it's always great to get up here and check out these huts. And just up behind me there is the walk, which we're looking at taking today. Before we head off for the walk, I'm just having some morning tea. And I haven't seen a car since I've just come out of Sheepyard Flat at 6 Mile Flat Campground then. So come up all the way up to here, haven't passed one vehicle. So it's a very quiet weekend out in the tracks this weekend. What do you think, mate?
Oh, Rich. Imagine meeting you out here, mate.
It's unreal. I talked about you earlier. Now I finally got you on the camera. This is spectacular.
Wow, eh?
Cheers for the invite, mate.
Oh, mate. Yeah, it was a bloody good way. The moon's aligned. Just
Definitely.
put on stories and...
So you've walked some of this before, you were saying?
Yeah, just probably not as far as this. And there was a bit of snow melt still hanging around, and it was just magic.
And today
really cool. And it was overcast. It just had that beautiful winters. That was when it was seasonally the tracks were seasonally closed.
Yep.
So I had to park the truck down at the gate and then hike it sort of up.
Yep.
And that got the heart pumping. Just that bit. But yeah, isn't it just epic?
It's unbelievable.
Mount McDonald there and High Cone, Mount Clear. Just epic country.
And like I said earlier as well, this is the first time I've walked across here, so to soak all this in. Alright, so we are on our way up to the summit. We've just come to this awesome escarpment here right behind us. surrounded by wildflowers. It's perfect time of year to come up here and check out these sites. There's just been a blanket of flowers on the whole 4.2 kilometre walk up from Bluff Hut to where we are now. So we're at an elevation of 1,730 metres. The wind is coming over the top, so I'm just tucked in below the summit there, but we're going to sit back now, have something to eat, and then make the walk back down to the car and find an awesome campsite for tonight. We got one in mind, so we'll give you a look at that a bit later on. Righto, so we've made it back down to Bluff Hut. So it took us 1 hour 20 to walk back. So on the sign here behind me, which I didn't show you on the way up, the Bluff Summit's 4.2 Ks and it says to allow 2 hours. So yeah, we just trudged all the way back, pretty much non-stop, took a few photos, and now we're back down at the cars. And righto, we've got our campsite all set up. We're sitting at 1,600 metres above sea level. So we're actually camped along King Billy Track at the moment. So Racin's got his rooftop tent popped over there. I've got the swag all set up, the fire's going. There is not a breath of wind. All we're sitting here now is waiting for that sun to set, and we'll have a spectacular look out straight off the edge of the campsite here. It's absolutely unbelievable. After today's big hike and then cruising out of here, King Billy Track's nice and rocky at the moment as well. So that was also good fun heading into this campsite, but time to kick back and relax and get dinner underway.
When I was young, my daddy said, gotta keep one eye open in your bed, 'cause there's a time coming when the devil gonna come for you. So my trigger finger, stay prepared. I've got my weapon and I got my prayers, 'cause if you don't run this town...
Alright, it's nearly 8:30. The sun has disappeared over behind the hill there. We've cooked dinner. We're just kicking back now, sitting on the seats, looking over the mountains there. We're looking over Mount Cobbler, and you can see as far as Mount Buffalo over the distance. Breathtaking, no wind, absolutely perfect conditions for camping tonight. It's so good.
now, it's all you trust. Right now.
Good morning. So what an absolute awesome night last night. Not a breath of wind. It's nice and mild this morning, and we've had brekkie, some bacon and eggs for breakfast, and we've just been sitting over there enjoying the view, watching the sunrise bouncing off the mountains. There's a bit of cloud cover back towards Mount Buffalo this morning, so we had some nice pinks and oranges for the sunrise. But what an absolutely cracking spot this was last night to be set up camping. So we're slowly starting to make the pack up, and we'll continue on for the day. If you're looking at doing this track and it's dry like it is today, there is so much grip here, there's no need to stick your foot into it and bounce your car up all these rocks. Just cruise through. It's super grippy. Alright, so I've got on the big hat now. The weather's really starting to warm up. And we just crossed the river here, so we come down Bluff Link track to the bottom. And we're about to find somewhere to kick back and have some lunch before we head up Monument track. So looking forward to tackling the hill climb up there. Alright, here we are back at Bindaree Falls. So if you've been a viewer of the channel for quite some time, you know I've been here plenty of times in the past. And if you're new to the channel and you haven't seen Bindaree Falls before, here it is. So it's just off Bindaree Road. And it's a short 200-metre walk up from the car park. Absolutely spectacular. Okay, so we just climbed all the way up Monument track. It's nice and rocky at the moment, so it's really good fun drive. I didn't film it. I filmed it quite a bit before in other videos, so we didn't bother filming it. And we're now making our way over Mount Sterling. So let's see what this track brings. Sick.
I came from the mud. There's dirt on my hands.
Righto, that concludes another awesome weekend up in the Victorian High Country. Now, when I was at work on Friday, I did not think I was going to be up here again this weekend, but yet here I am doing awesome trips and awesome bushwalks up to the summit of the bluff.
Thanks for bloody hijacking my solo adventure, mate.
Thanks for the invite, mate. What a cracking time. Absolutely awesome. So, yeah, thanks for sticking around and watching to the end, and I'll see you all next time. Cheers.